Live from the arena in Oakland, it's the Golden State Warriors and the Utah Jazz. Hi, I'm Marv Albert, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's listen in as the starting lineup is introduced.
Starting at center, Andres Biedrins. Starting at guard, Matt Barnes. Starting at forward, Steven Jackson. Starting at the other forward, Jermaine O'Neal. Starting at the other guard, Baron Davis. The coach, Mike Montgomery.
Golden State controls the ball, and they're headed up the floor. Boozer is fouled by Davis. The offensive foul committed by Okur. Personal foul number 1. Advances up court. Davis lets it go from the perimeter. The three is off the mark. Brings it up court. Played out in front by Biedrins. Boozer setting up down low. Comes up with 2. Davis, dialing long distance, misfires from 3. They're not giving up many open looks from three-point territory. That was a nice defensive play by Kirilenko. Pretty nice job of passing by Utah. The long 2 doesn't go. O'Neal soars for the rebound. Tomahawk, a spectacular finish. López with the ball. Boozer is backing down his defender. He won't be denied.
Boozer was calling for the ball down low, got the pass, and made the shot.
Setting it up. To put it up. The shot erased by Okur. He looked very sharp in that play. He's really getting into it defensively. Barnes doesn't take the fake. Watched very closely by O'Neal. Boozer posting up. Yes! The delivery by Davis. Counted for 2. Boozer knocks down his 3rd consecutive.
He's finding his stroke. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Jackson tries the 3, can't hit the turnaround. Some nice hustle by the defender.
He got in the shooter's head that time. Even though he didn't block it, he made sure the shooter knew he was coming for it, and that may have been enough to make him rush his shot.
Davis taking a look from the right side. No good from three-point land.
During the last few possessions, they've really made an effort to go after defensive rebound.
What a move! Carlos Boozer. We have a timeout called by Golden State. keeping everybody involved. Misses from the perimeter. Corver handling.
Pick up. Right side.
From underneath, couldn't get it to fall. He got hit. Had to change it up, and it just would not go. Beadrich with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. It's good. Boozer makes both free throws.
Give it up.
Lopez with a smothering defense. The strong finish.
Utah's making too many mistakes on defense.
No one rotated on that play to cut off the penetration. Puts it up from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown. Can't get the tip in.
The other team has missed several in a row.
That was an example of outstanding defensive positioning by O'Neal. The spectacular dunk. Jermaine O'Neal.
Number 5, Baron Davis.
From the paint, comes up empty. Nice box out by O'Neal. Davis tees it up. The three is off the mark.
Lopez didn't get the block, but bothered him enough to cause the miss.
He crosses over with the penetration. Beautiful shot. He's able to take the contact, make the adjustment, and gets it to fall. Davis picked up by Lopez. Tomahawks it through. The Warriors come up with an answer on the offensive end. He serves up the facial. Davis sets it up on the right side. Here's O'Neal. The two's no good. The Warriors unable to respond at the other end. The Jazz nearly turned it over.
The defensive player got a hand on the ball.
Barnes playing stiff defense.
Nice strip. Gotta watch his quick hands.
O'Neal with the jump shot, misses the two. Okor with a good effort. Lopez with it on the right side. Boozer tries to back him down. From down low, jumpers off the mark. Boozer with 14 points and 4 rebounds.
Jazz passed it to the low post and got a tough basket in the paint.
O'Neal from point-blank range. It counts with contact, and he'll go to the line.
To the line, shooting 1, Jermaine O'Neal.
O'Neal comes away with a three-point play. Kirilenko working from the right side. He changes direction. Lopez in heavy traffic, finger rolls it for 2.
Another big basket. They're doing a nice job protecting the lead.
We've seen very solid offensive production during this stretch. Jackson from the perimeter, no good from three-point land. He got out and challenged that shot and forced the miss.
3-second
That's good hustle by Kirilenko. O'Neal is called for 3 seconds in the key. Advances up court, setting it up on the left. The Warriors are all over their opponents.
You're right. Energy on defense. Let's go.
Only 5 left on the shot clock. Out of bounds. The loose ball, last touch by the Jazz. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Missed the layup. They've been off the mark on offense, missing several shots in a row.
They've had opportunities to narrow the lead, but they haven't taken advantage.
O'Neal with the block. Davis is met by López. That's a difficult matchup for any defender.
They're going to have to come with the help D if they hope to contain him.
10 on the shot clock. O'Neal with no room to breathe.
That was a spectacular play. The passer delivered the ball perfectly for the alley-oop.
With the jumper, doesn't get the long two. He got his hands up to bother the shooter just enough for the miss. That was a nice challenge on the shot by Davis. Davis for the 3, misfires from 3. Korver is on it. Brings it up court. Barnes with a nice block. Loose ball, out of bounds.
Remaining in the first quarter.
Only 5 to get a shot off. Has to shoot. Yes. Davis bringing it up court. The assist by Davis. The nice handoff for the assist.
He was able to adjust at the last second and got that pass through for the assist.
With the emphatic dunk, Carlos Boozer. To put it up. What a pass.
Davis was able to time that pass perfectly for the alley-oop. A great pass with a nice assist.
Boozer from in close. It is good, and the foul.
Just a breakdown there in judgment. You never want to foul a jump shooter, but if you do, you should at least make sure he has no chance of making that shot. He didn't do either of those things, and now they're looking at giving up a potential three-point play.
Davis stepped on the line. One hands it. Let's go to the replay, Czar. About 35 seconds left in the quarter. López on the pull-up. No good from the right of the circle.
The solid offensive display continues. The defense needs to make some adjustments if they're going to turn this game around.
Setting it up on the right. Korver with the interception.
He played that perfectly, anticipating the pass and shooting into the lane for the steal.
Ten seconds to go in this quarter. The two's no good.
O'Neal is very active right now on the defensive board.
He's done a nice job of anticipating the misses for the rebound.
Davis for 3.
first quarter is in the books. The Warriors trail by 3.
They need to make some defensive adjustments and come out strong in the second quarter.
López being played by Davis.
Boozer saw a chance for the alley-oop and finished it off with a sensational play.
At the basket, no good. Try to adjust in midair, but just too much contact on the play.
What are you doing?
Warriors foul to number
Korver
22.
is fouled and it'll be charged to Barnes. It drops. He hits both. Hooks down the one-hander. Looking for the open, blocks it. Barnes is really feeling it defensively.
That block should send the message to the other team.
With the pull-up, Korver contested by Barnes. Barnes made that a difficult shot from outside.
He did a nice job of challenging the shooter.
The Jazz giving their opposition no room to move. But the strong move, yes, Jermaine O'Neal. Misses the turnaround. O'Neal comes up with another rebound. Davis from three-point territory. The three doesn't go. Powers it through. Jermaine O'Neal. And a timeout.
Utah.
Ten seconds to get a shot off.
Biedrins picks his pocket.
Barnes with the penetration. Too much contact. Could not adjust in time to make it fall. Launches from the perimeter. The Jazz are ahead by 4. Davis with the jumper comes up empty.
They're still boxing out on every shot and making an effort to control the defensive boards.
Clock's at 4. Clock's at 3. Kirilenko with 2 left. Biedrins is showing a lot of energy on the defensive end.
He stayed active during that entire defensive possession and forced the shooter into a rush shot to beat the clock.
Kirilenko with position.
That has to fire them up. The offense did an outstanding job of reading the defense and connecting on the alley-oop.
Advances up court. Throws it down. Totally shut down by Davis. Shot clock's at 5. 4 to shoot. Lopez with the find.
Boozer.
Brings it up court. He won't be denied.
Davis with another nice assist. He's doing a fantastic job of finding the open man for the easy buckets.
Okor with the open opportunity. Can't get it to drop. Barnes right at the basket. Okor with the foul. That's his second personal. First team foul. He gets it to fall. 2 for 2. Lopez advances the ball. Okor pulling up from downtown. The 3 is off the mark. Davis sets it up on the right side. Can't find the hole. He gathers in the miss. Lopez sets it up near the middle. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. The Jazz to whistle for the shot clock violation.
They weren't able to handle the other team's defensive pressure.
A lot of players getting touches on the Warriors. Beatrice from up close controls another rebound. Pulling up, the 2's no good. Well, that was quite a defensive statement by Okor. From the perimeter, sinks the jumper. Able to avoid the defender on that basket.
When you have guys flying at you trying to block your shot, it's easy to take your eye off the basket and blow the bucket. He kept his eye on the rim, followed through, and made it look easy.
Beatrice is going to work. Gets the finger roll.
He wanted the ball in the post and made a nice move to get the basket.
Sound defensive effort by Davis.
Barnes got in the way of that shot and forced him to make the adjustment. Some nice defense that time to force the missed shot.
Korver denies him.
A rejection is a great way to inspire your team.
Well, you can tell he's feeling it on defense. Puts it up from downtown. No good from three-point land. Sent back by Korver. Boozer puts it down with emphasis. From the post. Ten to put it up.
Left side. Get it up.
O'Cord had a hurry, can't get the three from downtown.
O'Neal continues his strong play of rebounding the basketball. He's been very active out there.
No good. He elevates for it. Lopez sets it up near the top. Korver from outside. The Jazz open up an 8-point advantage.
The Warriors are not making smart decisions passing the ball.
That pass was nearly intercepted.
Left side.
10 seconds showing on the shot clock. Covered tight by Davis. Only 5 to get a shot off.
He refused to allow his man to drive past him to the hoop. A nice job of moving his feet that time.
Can't hit from downtown.
Another miss and an opportunity for the other team to narrow the lead.
They'll have a difficult time staying in front of the poor shooting continues. Barnes at the rim. Jermaine O'Neal puts it down with power. Timeout is called.
Utah.
Tries one from the perimeter. The feed by Lopez. The Warriors left him wide open, Czar, and he was able to knock it down.
They can't afford to leave players with open looks at the basket.
Jackson setting it up. Misses from just inside the arc. Korver has time, gets it to fall from the perimeter.
Lopez is doing a terrific job right now of setting up his teammates. If they just keep moving, he'll find them.
2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
He elevates, gets it to go from the top of the circle. He sets up on the left side. Ten on the shot clock. He takes it inside. He leaves his feet. Kirilenko working the post, able to finger roll. The Jazz are finishing the half with some nice play. They've extended their lead to 12. Beardrich with the motion to fire, counted for 2.
O'Neal did the right thing. He saved his team 2 points with that foul and forces him to earn it from the line.
In the final 2 minutes.
They've played well in this game. They have a comfortable lead. Some of the credit has to go to their head coach.
Jerry Sloan is an outstanding NBA coach. His teams always compete hard and show up ready to play. He's a no-nonsense guy, and players always know what to expect.
Missed them both. O'Neal with another rebound. From downtown, the Warriors trail by 7. Shot clock is down to 5. Clock's at 4. The Warriors are playing solid defense, but the other team is simply on fire from the field.
They look unstoppable right now. Davis
sets it up on the left side. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Jackson in traffic. Jackson is fouled, and he's being sent to the line. Makes the first. He makes them both. They've switched the shot clock off. Lopez working from the middle. A defensive wall put up by Davis. Well, at the half, the Jazz lead by 7.
Nice shot, guys.
Here are the key players at the half. Marshall pulls up. The Jazz go up by 10. Golden State is making an effort defensively, but the other team is on fire from the field.
They're hitting tough shots, Mark. This team needs to keep up the defensive pressure.
Brings it around for the windmill. Baron Davis. Russell down to 2. It doesn't go.
That was an outstanding defensive possession.
They had a hard time handling the defensive pressure applied by Jackson. The pass played perfectly by Harper. O'Neal allowing no movement by his man. Off the mark. The Warriors coming up with another defensive rebound.
They are really getting it done in the defensive end tonight. They're making an effort to box out, and they're the ones getting all the rebounds.
O'Neal is 9 for 12 from the field. Russell with the shot, comes up empty.
Golden State looks determined to dominate the defensive boards. They've continued to do a nice job of limiting second chance opportunities.
Hits the 2. He finds the bottom of the net, even with a man right up on him. That was an impressive shot by Davis. Isley covered by Davis. Shoots from downtown. The 3 is off the mark. At the basket. No good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick. Russell looking to hit.
Beatrice is making it difficult for the other team to score points.
His defensive
interception. Beautiful play. He saw that pass all the way and stole it.
Defensive foul to number 3.
That's team foul number 1 on the Jazz. Davis is no good. He gets one of two. The Warriors start the second half on a run, and they've narrowed the gap to 1. The layup doesn't fall. Gets his hands on his first board of the game. Nice ball movement from the Jazz. Russell launching from downtown. Misfires from 3. The passing lane played by Isley. Matt Harpering, the two-handed throwdown. Russell swats it away. 10 seconds to get a shot off. Swatted by Polynice. Well, that was a very impressive. And a timeout
for Utah. Into the game for the Jazz. Number 39, Greg Ostertag. And number 40, Shandon Anderson.
Jackson with the pressure.
Shandon
The three-pointer
Anderson
is good. Advances up court. Jackson puts it up. The two's no good. This performance does not appear to be one of his best.
All of the missed shots are taking a toll, Marv. His team remains down.
Takes it up with both hands.
Donyell
Marshall. Brings it up court. Denied by Anderson. Isley from close range. Finger rolls good.
Utah foul to number 40. Shandon Anderson
commits the foul, his first.
Team foul.
First shot is good. Barnes gets them both. Isley with the ball. Anderson guarded by Barnes. The defense not letting him get free. They're playing him tight. O'Neal made sure the shooter did not complete the play.
The defense was beat. A foul was the only way to stop the basket.
Anderson draws the foul and goes to the line for 2. Rims out. Anderson hits 1 of 2 from the line. He's stripped by Anderson. The Jazz are letting everyone get a touch. Isley called for stepping out of bounds. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, but it just did not fall. Anderson with the foul. That's his second personal, third team foul. Good on the first. Grabs his first board of the game. Advances up court. Only 5 left on the shot clock.
Booster tag.
Just in time. Anderson with a nice find.
Number 40, Shandon Anderson.
Jackson from point-blank range. Yes, and he's hit on the play, and he'll go to the line for one more.
Team foul. Number 4, the Jazz are at the limit. To the line for 1, Steven Jackson.
The Warriors able to take advantage of the three-point play. Setting it up. Davis with solid defense. Launches it from downtown. No good from three-point land.
You need to be careful here, Marv. The other team is doing a great job of playing the passing lane.
10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Barnes tries the jumper. Yes! Isley sets it up near the top. Timeout is called.
Utah. Substitutions. Utah.
10 seconds showing on the shot clock. The three doesn't go. Another rebound by O'Neal. Davis, closely guarded, can't get it to fall. Korver charged with the offensive foul, his first personal. Davis on the left side. From the low block, O'Neal is 10 for 13 from the field. Boozer, play by O'Neal. Boozer out of the crowd gets 2 with the finger roll. The Jazz respond at the offensive end.
End-to-end action, Marv. This type of play is a fan's dream. Not a lot of defense and lots of offense.
Backs him down. Able to hit from downtown.
For 3.
Shot clock is down to 5. Okor gets it off with 4 left. Couldn't get it to fall. He got hit, had to change it up, and it just would not go. From underneath, no good. Try to adjust in midair, but just too much contact on the play. With the penetration, tomahawks it through. Carlos Boozer. Elevates, basket's good, off the board.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter.
He did a nice job of poking it away from the dribbler and coming up with the steal.
O'Neal with the facial. Jermaine O'Neal. Anderson defended by Davis. From in close, finger rolls it out, pulls in another rebound. O'Neal from in close, count it, and he'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Terrible play defensively, Mark. The defender didn't do a very good job at all of disrupting him on a shot, and now gives him a chance for a three-point play.
O'Neal hit the foul shot, and it's a three-point play. And a timeout.
Utah.
López now returning to the floor for the Jazz.
Raül López.
From in deep,
Lopez with a beautiful lead for the alley-oop. He put that ball right on the money for him to finish that play. Good pressure D to force that turnover.
the Jazz continue to do an exceptional job of playing pressure defense.
The other team has turned the ball over numerous times.
Here's Boozer.
Lopez with a perfect alley-oop pass. They timed that perfectly for the finish.
He tees it up, can't hit for two. The shot clock is not a factor now. Boozer comes down with it.
We're seeing some great positioning by the defender tonight.
13 seconds left to go in the quarter. Five seconds left in the quarter. Jackson able to get to it. 3 quarters through this game, the Jazz lead by 1. This is a close one with only 1 quarter left to play.
It should be an exciting finish.
Davis rises up, denied any attempt to bring it inside by Kirilenko. Lopez with the setup. That's another assist for him.
He's doing a great job of finding his teammates and feeding them the ball where they can score.
To put it up. Davis elevates and shoots. Setting it up on the left. From the post, hits the jumper. The Warriors are working hard defensively, but the other team is red hot from the field. Sets it up. Davis fires from deep. The three is off the mark. Flushes it down. Jermaine O'Neal. The shot
to number 15.
Boozer is fouled and it'll be charged to Viadrich. Makes the first. Boozer sinks them both. Kirilenko is getting the job done defensively.
His man tried to drive inside, but had nowhere to go.
López bringing it up court. The Jazz taking their time, waiting for the open look. Misses the two. Jackson with the nice ball.
He did a great job of boxing his man out that time.
From down low, finger rolls it for two. Knocked away by Barnes. O'Neal with the jump shot, comes up empty. Viadrich able to come up with it. Davis picked up by López.
He has the talent to score on his man anytime he wants. Let's see if he takes advantage of this mismatch.
He serves up the facial. Here's Davis. Missed the layup. He gets another rebound. Kirilenko working from the middle. He puts one up.
To number 22.
Barnes is whistled for the foul, his second personal.
Team foul.
Kirilenko off on the first attempt. He hits one of two from the line. He takes it inside. Down to one. Here's Davis. Davis was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line.
Team foul number 1.
He gets it to fall. Davis makes both free throws. Boozer from down low, the two's no good. Rebounded by Okur. Backing down. He shoots, and we're all even.
Bennett O'Cool.
Only 5 to get a shot off. Down to 3. Down to 2. Davis. Clock reads 2. The 2's no good. The clock was working against him on that shot.
They needed to set up something earlier to free him up to get the shot off. That late into the 24, he had no choice but to put one up.
Defensive foul to number 7, Jermaine O'Neal.
3 team fouls on the Warriors. O'Neal hit on the pump fake and sends him to the line.
He thought he had the easy block, but ended up giving up the shooting foul.
Lopez gets them both. Setting it up. Jackson pulling up from the perimeter. No good from three-point land. They come down with it.
The defense is having such a strong presence at their end tonight, Marv. They're getting every missed shot.
The Jazz with nice ball distribution. He puts it up, can't hit for 2. Another rebound hauled in.
They are really taking it to their opponent, Marv. Old school, hard-nosed, physical play out there.
At the basket, able to finger roll. Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. Davis on the pull-up. The 3 doesn't go.
O'Cool has done a great job rebounding the basketball so far in this game.
Sent away by O'Neal. From the perimeter, drains the 3. He challenged the bigger man and drains the shot. A nice job of being the aggressor on offense by Davis. He sets up on the right. Batted away by Barnes. Oh, the gorgeous move by Korver. The rejection. Steven Jackson. We're seeing some nice passing out there. Davis is met by Lopez. Some tight defense being played.
The defender has his hands full right now. A player with his scoring ability is going to hurt you in that matchup.
3 to get it off. Davis to beat the clock. No good. He had to beat the clock. Controls the defensive ball.
He's playing sound, physical ball out there, Marv. It's been said a million times, but it's true. To get the rebounds, you just have to want it more.
With the pull-up, hits from the post.
They saw an opportunity to run a post play and took advantage.
Sets it up. Emphatic dunk. Kirilenko with no one around him. Can't find the hole.
Golden State has to be pleased with their continued effort on the defensive boards.
Almost stolen.
That was almost a turnover, Marv. They need to be careful with the basketball.
Out of bounds off a loose ball. He tees it up, bothered by the defender that time.
That's something that's not going to show up on your stat sheet, but is one of those things that makes for an effective defender. He may not get the block, but just disrupting the shooter's concentration is enough to force a miss.
López at the basket.
Biedrins made a good play that time to stop the basket.
He's forcing his man to earn those points from the line. They are at the limit.
Raül López.
It drops. He hits both. Blocked by Boozer. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Jazz.
Davis has position down low in the post and is calling for the pass.
Baron Davis.
Kirilenko surrounded. Jumper doesn't go. And he comes up with the rebound.
Another defensive rebound for him, Marv. He's putting on a clinic out there.
Shot clock showing.
Nice steal. Good defense there, taking it away from him.
Setting it up on the right. Intercepted by Barnes. Throws it down.
The fast break was well executed that time. They saw the advantage and got the ball up court to get the transition basket. The transition defense was lacking that time.
2 minutes to go.
Setting it up.
Fourth quarter.
Korver gets it off, hits the two. The Jazz come up with an answer on that possession.
Each team taking it to the other's defense, Mark. The coaches might not be too happy about it, but I'm sure the fans are loving the action at both ends of the floor.
Davis from downtown hits the three. López with the ball. Rejected by Barnes. He doesn't bite on the fake. Korver with the jumper. Comes up empty.
Biedrins has done an outstanding job on the defensive board. He's been very active so far in this game.
López should have fouled him and stopped the easy basket.
I agree, Mark. It's better to make the offensive player earn the 2 points from the line.
Korver being guarded closely. No good. He skies for the rebound. Puts it down with emphasis. Baron Davis. O'Core unguarded. The three's good from downtown. Seconds remaining on the shot clock. They've used their last foul.
Number 24, Raül López. First foul.
They'll send them to the line.
Jazz foul to number 24, Raül López.
Davis sinks it from the line.
Jazz have to go for three and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Barnes with the rejection. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. The three is off the mark. Brings in another rebound.
They can put the score out of reach of the basket here.
The Jazz had no more fouls to give. That'll need some shots from the free throw line. Biedrins able to hit from the line. Two for two. López right at the basket. No shot clock now as time winds down. 15 seconds to go in the game. Davis being played by...
He gets it back. Nice job of playing the passing lane.
He won't be denied.
Carlos Boozer.
There's the horn, and this one is over.
The Warriors picked up the win on their home court. A good all-around effort.
They should be very pleased with the win.